Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on Shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Good morning. How are you today? Everything well? How you feeling? Yeah, me too. Yeah. So, can I take you back to June of 2008? I want to take you back to June of 2008. Okay? Congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. JB. You are the proud parent of a little baby boy. Oh, that's awesome. Wow, a son, yeah. I can't wait. He's going to grow up and be a sports fan just like his daddy, JB. Right? That kid is going to turn 18 in late June and never see a championship in this city. He's going to go through preschool, elementary school, junior high, middle school, whatever they call it today, and high school. And he's never going to see a championship in this city. That's pretty cool, isn't it?
What if he grew up a Michigan fan?
Well, I guess. Well, it's JB, so.
Oh, sorry.
Never going to see a championship. That's pretty cool. Why can't we win? I'm serious. Why can't we win? Why can't our city? Is it economics? Is it we aren't as aggressive as other places? Is it our owners aren't willing to go, what do we have to do? Why can't we win? I'm not being funny. And you know how it is? We talk about it often, right? You grow up in a generation, you think nobody has it worse, right? Well, no. Nobody has it worse than this. You're a kid today, you're a sports fan today, nobody has it worse than this.
It's depressing.
Nobody.
I woke up pretty depressed. I don't know if you can see. I'm not my energetic, bubbly self today.
Nobody. That sucked last night.
It was rough.
Listen, full admission, I put it in the Woodward chat yesterday. I wasn't wasting my time on that. Fourth quarter, I'm going to hockey. Now, I don't need a great excuse to go to hockey anyway.
I went in the first quarter.
Did you?
You saw what I wrote. Hey, guys, I'm going to watch a movie. Let me know if they're going to be close in the fourth quarter. And
I wasn't really paying attention.
They were for a little bit in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they got bounced back.
Yeah, they came back.
And then they just stopped.
Yeah, just like game 3. Remember?
You can't win with 20 turnovers.
You can't win when the entire season we look at this team, we say there's a problem, we say it's going to be a problem in the playoffs, and then it's a problem in the playoffs, and we're like, oh, who could have saw this coming? We said we needed to get the shooting better, we needed to get Cade a better shooter, we needed to get somebody who could shoot on the perimeter. Lo and behold, here we are.
And I agree with every word you just said, but you know what people are stopping short of? Every bit of rain that is coming down on Cade Cunningham is deserved right now. Every bit of rain that's coming down. And people were killing Cade Cunningham last night. And I challenge you right now. You can do this right now. You can go to Twitter, type in Cade Cunningham, type in latest, type in top. People are killing Cade Cunningham, killing him. And you guys, do I like saying it? I don't like saying it. Don't think that I'm getting any glee out of this, okay? Because I am also somebody that is so desirous for this guy to be in the upper echelon of the NBA, okay? But if we're going to throw those 3 letters out there during the regular season as often as we do, okay, when it comes postseason, you have to play like those 3 little letters. And he is not playing like those 3 little letters.
He broke a record already. 24 turnovers in 4 games is the most turnovers by one person since they started keeping that statistic in 1977. 77. So he beat, believe it or not, back in 84, Larry Bird had 22 turnovers. Cade owns it now at 24.
Wasn't there? I saw some stat last night that he and James Harden are the only
Yeah.
two people in 3 games to put up this
Yeah.
number of turnovers.
It's unfortunate. He's very frustrated, as you can see. They're in his head, and he knows he has no help. Tobias and Duncan Robinson, what'd they make? One shot last night?
Yeah.
You know about Jalen Duren. They were in his head. They completely emasculated him. He looks like a mummy on the court. He's not that guy when you come in and look out. That's a man-child there. No, he's just a guy now. He's like Andre Drummond almost. I don't even want to say that.
Do you know what I hate? I hate having. I remember talking with Stick about this like a year ago, right around this time. I do not like having these conversations, but if you've learned one thing about me, I try my damnedest to be fair. Okay, I really try my damnedest to be fair because Lord knows there isn't a lot of that in our business today. There really isn't. I mean, it's sad,
Especially in this town.
Well, that's yeah. All right, here's the issue right now with Cade Cunningham, all right? Legends are made in the playoffs. Period. Mm-hmm. And you know what a lot of us did last year? We excused it because it was the first run.
Yeah.
We did. And it's funny, I'm going to be consistent, and you can get mad at me if you want, but at the end of the day, at least give me that I'm consistent, okay? What did we say in the aftermath of last year, okay? I watched the guy on the other team across the floor say, give me the ball, I'm taking over in crunch time, I'm going to go will my team to win. Period. End of story. Can we all agree on that, right?
Jalen Brunson.
Right. Can we all agree on that?
Oh, yeah.
And people didn't like to hear it, okay? All right, there's your pass, Cade. There's your pass. The next playoff, whether it's fair or not, is inconsequential. Where you make your name, where you let the rest of the nation know that you are legitimate and you are a quote-unquote superstar, is when you do that come playoff time. He had 23 points through 3 quarters yesterday.
And that was it.
He had a single deuce in the 4th quarter last night.
Yeah.
Didn't hit a shot. Do you want me to lie to you? Like what? Like honestly, do you want me to lie? I can lie. I don't like to, but I can lie.
He just cooled off throughout the whole game. Like he came out and like double digits in the first quarter, and I was like, oh, we're gonna get some Cade gameplay, and it just him trying to force the ball to Duren and trying to force these opportunities leading to these turnovers. I don't know if it's a failure on JP Bickerstaff for not changing strategies or if it's failure on the players for trying to force the same thing that has not been working through these 4 games.
I hate using this term. I hate it with a passion because you really, really, really want to piss an athlete off. Question their tenacity, question their battle, question their heart, okay? But you guys tell me if you would agree or disagree, okay? There are some guys that look checked out.
Duren looks checked out.
That's what, like frustrated checked out. Like,
Duncan
oh,
Robinson.
shit, what can we do?
Yeah, Duncan Robinson doesn't look the same. Tobias had open threes, and he couldn't hit them. And that was the guy they didn't want to trade. I like him. I like Unk. Sorry, JB. I mean, you got the last laugh, although you didn't want it. You didn't want the last laugh, but
not really.
He was a 0 yesterday, and so was Duncan. Zeros. Remember last year when Schroeder came over here? The spark he gave them? Obviously, Malik Beasley was here. Tim Hardaway Jr. was here. It's a different mix. Those guys were a better mix than these guys. They were. And I know Malik Beasley, obviously out of the league. But a guy like Schroeder, the Cavaliers got him. And he's still doing damage for them. He's damaged. You needed a guy like that on this team, and they don't have that guy. They don't have that secondary guy to Cade. They don't. Danis Jenkins it was a great story, but he's not the guy. He's not.
Regular season merchants, man. That's what they look like right now. When people were saying, I was reading stuff last night, and you know what's funny? I don't know if you do the same thing. I start to get pissed, and then you know what I do? I go,
yeah, they're right.
Gotta take that step back.
Remember we got mad at everyone? They're not picking the Pistons to win?
Disrespect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Disrespect.
Can this be the worst number 1 seed ever? Because right now the Magic look like the number 1 seed. Remember I told you, they're going to lose the series. Game 2, I was on my way to New Jersey in the air. I saw the first half. By the time I landed, it was late fourth quarter, and the Pistons had won that game. They went on that 33-3 run in the second quarter.
The magic quarter.
Yeah, the magic quarter.
Magic quarter.
And I wrote I wrote Anson. We were texting back and forth. I could look at it. I'm like, I don't think they make. I think they go out in 5. I said 5, and he's like, no, this game's going 7. It's going 7. Pistons are going to win. I'm like, I don't see it. Game 1. Remember Game 1 of the Lions-Packers? That's Game 1 reminded me of the Pistons Magic.
You guys yelled at me that day. Seriously. Remember I said I'm sorry. I'm scared of the Packers. And
I didn't yell at you.
I got yelled at that day.
I'm just saying it's and we could say it's a bad matchup. Got news for you. It would have been a bad matchup against the Celtics, the Cavaliers, the Knicks, the Hawks. They would have lost. The way they're playing now, they couldn't even get out of a play-in round.
See, I don't necessarily agree with that take. I do think that
that's
the
fine. You have your opinion.
Has a huge. I think we would. I think if Charlotte, wins the play-in tournament.
Well, they lost by 30.
Yeah.
Okay, they lost, but to this team by 30.
Yeah.
And we can say it out. They're an 8 seed in name only. We can throw all out there, and that's legitimate. I don't think anybody's gonna argue with that. Okay, but I don't know. I'm going to say it again. If we're all going to throw out there those 3 words, MVP, if we're all going to say a 60-win team and all that stuff, all right, is it fair to single out Cade? Nah, it isn't. Them's the rules. Who do you think is going to take the shade? Like, from the national media, from national fans?
Cade and Duran.
That's the way it is. Mm-hmm. Oh, isn't Detroit adorable? You know what I'd be doing? I'm going to be honest with you, okay? And I love to do this game. You know what I'd do? Let's say, pick a city, man. Any city.
Milwaukee.
If I was in Milwaukee right now, you know what I'd be doing? Oh, you little Pistons. Oh, look at me. Such a big boy. Bring your yellow cheeks. Look at your little MVP. Oh, look at your little MVP. He's the best player in the game. So am I going to get mad if somebody's doing that? How could I possibly get mad? I couldn't.
You know how embarrassed I am? Because I was putting it in all my family and friends back in Jersey and New York's faces all year. I sent my cousin, who was a devout Knicks fan, at midseason, I sent him a Pistons shirt. I sent my cousin's kid Pistons hat and gloves. When they were kicking the crap out of the Knicks, literally killing them by 30, I was like, it's our year, man. It's Cade. It's Cade. I sent jersey to my nephew. And now I gotta eat it. It's really I'm shocked. I am shocked. I totally am.
I want to apologize to Knicks fans today. Can I apologize to Knicks fans today?
No.
No, I'm going to anyway. I apologize for calling you soft in a soft franchise. I still believe it. You're soft. You are. You're absolutely. You are historically a soft franchise. Okay, but so's our team. So I have to, in the interest of being fair, I'm not apologizing for calling you soft. I'm apologizing for not acknowledging that our team is soft, and they are. That's just, it's deplorable right now. It is. I mean, you guys tell me. It was hope against hope watching that game in the fourth quarter, wasn't it? Like, you knew. And I hate, there's nothing worse than watching a game and when you know. You don't want to know, and you pretend you don't know, but you know.
Yeah. It's like every 3-point they scored was just like a gut punch. And then when Kane started popping off, it was just in the energy in the room, right? So I think we lost that. I mean, we lost that game pretty early, but we lost that game when Kane dunked on both Cade and Duran, just right up the middle, no resistance, and just I don't know. It's just after that, the energy was gone. We weren't trying for offensive rebounds. We weren't trying for defensive rebounds. We weren't trying to set up plays. We were just the game of basketball was not being played by the Pistons in the fourth quarter. And
Did you watch that one thing, that one sequence late in the fourth? That Orlando kept getting the ball 4 straight times. They couldn't get a basket, but the Pistons couldn't rebound the ball against one guy.
I punched my phone.
Yeah.
I punched my phone.
I'm like, what's happening here? One Magic against 3 Pistons. Maybe 4 at one point.
Including Cade.
And they couldn't get the ball.
You guys know, whether you want to admit it or not, where you achieve immortality in this league, okay, is come playoff time, specifically in the finals, right? Somebody will talk, we'll pinch Michael Jordan's cheeks when he scores 63 against the mighty Celtics, right? And say, at least the dude went down swinging and shooting, as it were, and everything. Our superstar hasn't been able to get out of the first round.
Yeah.
Our superstar hasn't been good in the playoffs. Sorry, he hasn't. This is the second year in a row. What do you want me to say?
Can we blame his injury? You don't know how he's playing. We don't know.
I'll say, Maz, there's validity to that, but I'll say this: Did anybody use that as an excuse down the stretch when he came back and looked good? I didn't. I don't remember hearing anybody saying it. I don't.
No, it seems like more of an excuse than a reason. It's like a cop out. It's like, we can just blame the injury, but at the end of the day, we got to hold our players accountable.
Love the guy. Happy he's here.
Me too.
There's still but we got to be honest right now, and it's kind of weird because it kind of reminds me a little bit of the Jared Goff discussion, right? If somebody says to me the Lions can't win a Super Bowl with Jared Goff at quarterback, you know what I have to do? Well, how can I argue that?
Because they haven't yet.
I got to shut my mouth.
Yeah.
Okay. But then there's the no, he's great. No, he's not good. No, he's great. And then you have the people like me that are going to look at it for what it is and go, it is really, really important for that man to have a good offensive line. If you haven't figured that out yet, you're not paying attention. Mm-hmm. Like, really. And then, of course, I can hear it in my ear. Well, you could say that about every quarterback. And to which I respond, boy, you're right. But even more so for Jared Goff. Did you watch his last couple years with the Rams? Did you watch him last year at various points in times? Mm. I'm not dogging him. You know what you do? For a guy that, hey, this guy can be an absolute surgeon. One of the best quarterbacks in the game if he's protected. You know what my response to that is? Protect his ass.
Yeah.
Protect his ass. And the same thing with Cade Cunningham. Because, again, I challenge you guys. Go look at what other fan bases were saying and what media members were saying about Cade Cunningham. Okay? You want to be called a Super Bowl? A superstar? You want to be called an MVP? You got to show up in the playoff. You got to. Period. End of story. Them's the rules, man. That's where legends are made.
You know who else is going to get blamed is their head coach.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. What's he have? 9 or 10 wins and 22 losses?
What is it? 10 and 22 or something?
Something like that. Maybe even 23 now. I've lost track. And the lineups that he puts out, the matchups that he puts out, they haven't worked. So we could say what we want. Our basketball elite guys, our Pistons, Woodward Piston guys, Platty and all those guys, they don't like what he's been doing. No. So I got to follow in their footsteps. I don't like what they look like now. It's just not the team we saw. You know, I probably saw 25 home games this year. It was great to go to LCA. Now they play tomorrow night at home. I don't think they'll fill the place.
Facing elimination.
Yeah. I said they're not going to fill the place.
How the hell?
Crazy to think about.
Yeah.
Facing elimination.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's depressing.
Maybe one day LCA will see like a playoff game in May. Remember there was a point in time where all our teams were in the playoffs in May? Remember that?
Yeah.
Those were good days. Wings were seemingly always in May.
Yeah, they're always in.
Honestly, class of 2026. Pick a high school. Class of 20. Trenton High School. Kids haven't seen dick. Haven't seen a thing.
It's just depressing, and obviously, like, the blame isn't all on Cade. I do think that Cade
Of course
carries
not.
a good amount of responsibility, but there's, you know what it reminds me of? Last night, I was watching the Red Wings on a basketball court. I was watching jerseys playing a sport. I was watching people like
More on that later.
yeah. I was
Trust me.
watching. I was watching the Magic want to win a game. I was watching Orlando want to win a playoff game in their home court. I was seeing fire from Orlando. I was watching jerseys on the Pistons side.
And Alex, I want to be crystal clear, and I'm not insinuating that you're saying this, okay? There is no possible way that you can blame Cade Cunningham. And I hope that nobody is hearing me say that, okay? What I can say is all the shade being thrown his way, all of it is deserved. All of it. All of it. You can get mad. You can argue with him. You could say, man, you don't know what you're talking about. All that stuff, all that. You can go into the time-honored telling me what you surely know will happen next spring, okay? One of my favorite arguments. When I base an argument in factual past tense events and your retort is to tell me what will surely happen a year from now. My crystal ball doesn't work. What I can tell you is that people taking shots at Cade Cunningham and sarcastically talking MVP and sarcastically talking about the one and sarcastically, they're all right. Every one of them are right. I can't say anything else. I just can't.
This team will look different next year. They will. The 60-win team is going to be torn down next year.
I'm tired of Detroit
They
sports
are.
doing good in regular seasons.
Dude, I can't, I don't know why that hit me this morning, Alex. An 18-year-old kid has never seen a championship. Well, if he was born after, when did the Wings win? June 11th or whatever it was? Never seen it. It's not like he was laying in his mama's arm going, Red Wings, Red Wings. We are that team I mock. Oh, you're so adorable, KG. Oh, look at the little 60 wins. Oh, they got their MVP on their cheeks. Oh, it's gross. Ah!
You know what? Make your free throws, too. Can I just keep saying that? The simplest thing in basketball. Make your FREE throws. Make your free throws. Because they always come back to haunt you. Cade's been clanking 1 out of 2. Every time I see him to the line. Hits the first or misses the first, then he'll hit one. It's inexcusable to miss your free throws. And it's inexcusable that you can't play the guys that brought you here. I know a lot of people are saying, where's Paul Reed? Where's Paul Reed? I don't think he's played maybe but a couple of minutes in KG. You can help me out. What's this team going to look like next year? Who's not going to be here next year?
Maz, that's a good question because I have no idea like what Trajan thinks about where the Pistons are at right now. He said, himself that this was an evaluation, at the trade deadline and why he didn't go out there and make a big move. I know, but it definitely needs to be some change because you are just ill-equipped. And seeing the Pistons just pretty much get punked last night, like from the start of that game, you kind of knew what was up, man. And it was a horrible feeling to have to sit through that, especially the fact that, you weathered the storm in the first quarter. They missed 13 straight shots. You go on a 20-7 run in the quarter, and you end up taking the lead. You go up 10. And somehow, some way you lose this basketball game. It's unforgivable because you just don't have enough. Yes, Cade needs to be better. I'm not absolving Cade of any blame, but Cade is also averaging 31, 8, and 5 in this series. Probably a little bit different now because of last night's numbers, but those were the numbers going into game 4. So it's like Cade's doing all he can out there, and I understand he's inefficient, but I got to take a lot of shots because ain't nobody else fucking helping me. Tobias Harris is my help.
Yeah. One shot.
And no disrespect to Unk doing everything he can out there. But it's not enough. Tobias is not a second fucking option on this team.
And Duncan Robinson's been a ghost.
Duncan Robinson was atrocious last night, but on JB Bickerstaff's end, why you got Dennis Jenkins in the game who hasn't done shit all series? Why is he in the game at the end of the game?
I got it, man.
It's just, man, they're ill-equipped. They're not ready. And it's a damn shame because the facade of this team was defense, and they have just gotten exposed throughout this playoff run.
Yep.
They have gotten exposed.
And Orlando didn't even want it last night. They kept the Pistons in the game.
I can't stress this enough. That's what was so frustrating to me in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Honest to God, okay? And I hate to single him out, but we had these conversations a year ago, okay? That was Cade Cunningham grabbing the team by the scruff of the neck and saying, no, we're going this way. We're coming back to LCA. My man had 2 points in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And it wasn't from the field. He had 2 points.
Inexcusable.
Yeah.
One of the best players in the game.
They're in his
Who
head.
also just set a record for turnovers in a 3-game span.
They're in his head bad.
Uh,
And he's got no one to dish the ball off to. There's no confidence. Last year, and I keep bringing him up, Dennis Schroeder was here, a guy that
Leave that up, JB.
I'm telling you, they're missing that kind of guy.
Yeah.
They don't have that kind of guy.
No.
All right, Maz, can I read this? Because we need truth bombs, okay?
Yes.
XRP Plumbing. They were outplayed, outcoached last night, the whole series. This has been happening. Yes, it has.
Yes.
Yes, it has.
Out-coached is a huge one.
Like Orlando is better than us.
They are. I said that yesterday.
Hands down.
I don't know. How do you argue it now?
Hands down.
You can't. We're down 3-1. Their rotations are great. I don't know what Bickerstaff is doing. It seems like I hate comparing it to hockey because it's two different sports. But the way he's sending out lineups reminds me of hockey lineups. You're sending out two completely different lines. There's no chemistry in these lines. The substitutions don't make sense. You're sending out Jenkins in clutch moments. You're keeping Duran in when Duran can't do jack in this series instead of putting Beef Stew in, who has been doing at least decent in games where we're down. He's at least doing what he needs to do. But instead, there was like a time, I believe it was in the second quarter, or maybe it was the third quarter, every starter had 25 to 28 minutes of playtime, and the bench had 3 minutes average. And I was like, you cannot win basketball games this way. It is an inefficient way to. You have more than 10 players for you have a team for a damn reason. Use your team.
Can we, like, I'm serious, can we have, as best as we can, a logical, emotionless talk about why we can't win in this town?
Yes.
Is it
It's too many
economics?
layers.
Is it is it
It's way too many
economics?
layers.
Is it our owners aren't? Screw it. I'm spending it. I'll worry about it later.
I don't think it's Gores.
Is it a lack of aggression? Because let's look. Do you know who the closest to winning a championship is in the last? Well, the Wings went to the finals in 2009 and lost in 7. Since then, the Detroit Lions are the closest team to winning a championship.
So
yeah,
we thought.
they made it.
Okay,
They made it.
like no, I want seriously
Yeah.
because even the Tigers runs, they were 4 games short in 2012. San Francisco just swamped them. The year that hurts my life,
13.
like took years off my life, was 2013, and they were still 6 games short.
Correct.
The recent Tigers, as cute and pinch their little cheeks as they were 9 games
Never
away.
got to the ALCS.
The Pistons, that speaks for itself. We'll move on, okay? And quite frankly, the Red Wings after 2009 speaks for itself. Like, we aren't close.
We thought this was the team that was the closest. Just a week ago.
It looked like that.
Remember? A week ago.
Hey,
what
listen.
team's closest? It's the Pistons.
Listen, 24 hours ago, I sat out here going, we're going to find a way to win this series. Wait, it's not pretty. I acknowledge it for what it was. Hey, this is a dogfight, but they're going to find a way to win this series. It might be 7, but they're going to find a way to win this series. Hey, listen, man. I hate to go KG, not that KG, the other KG. Anything is possible. Could they come back from 3-1? Sure.
Is it
absolutely?
likely? Hell no.
Hell to the no.
They showed
Is
me
it
no
likely?
signs.
Hell to the no.
They don't got that.
That
dog.
was it. That's damn near a death sentence for this kind of team that can't score. That's a death sentence going down 3-1. And maybe you get one at LCA, but this is ending in Orlando if you do. It's like it's tough, man. And Alex, you right, bro. They just showed the Jamal fucking Kane dunk on Duran, man. That was the icing on the cake.
That was when they officially emasculated him. I think he lost his balls.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Duran
because he
series,
looks like
man.
a ghost the rest of the game.
I don't know.
He just like trots out there, and he's not the guy that. Wow, look at this man child that's out there.
A lot of 1,000-yard stares, man.
Yeah.
A lot of and from our
Jesus
star.
Christ.
Our star had a big 1,000-yard stare.
He's
in that
smiling.
fourth quarter.
You see him smiling, Kate, at the end. He's like, yeah.
Do you know what led to this dunk? We want to say Duran got dunked on. He did. You know what led to this? Blown coverage from Cade. Blown defense from Cade. Cade getting beat by a bum like Kane.
Look at that.
Our MVP getting blown past by a bum.
Rotations were atrocious. Turnovers were atrocious.
I'm depressed.
Hey, if you guys don't want to see that shit, I recommend not doing a search on Twitter and seeing what people are saying, in particular about Cade. I highly recommend it. If you're one of those people that like to live in your everything is awesome bubble, don't do that. People are killing them, and in particular him. And you know what the worst part? I can't say a gosh damn word. Zip. Got to shut my mouth.
I'm honestly heartbroken to see this team crumble like this. They gave us so much joy. 60 wins, guys. 22 losses.
We can't have
And they already have 3 losses in the playoffs.
We can't have nice things.
They went on 1 4-game losing streak for the year. 1. They're staring their second 4-game losing streak. Well, 4 out of 5.
JB just sent this quote, Duran. We've yet to put a full game together, even a full half together, of what we can look like. Everything was self-inflicted, top to bottom. We just have to be better, and we will.
Shit, he needs to be better.
He lost his girl. He gonna lose the playoffs.
I'm gonna go right ahead and disagree with the everything is self-inflicted, because I think that's disrespectful to what the Orlando Magic are doing to the Pistons.
Although they tried to give it to him yesterday.
Yeah, you give Orlando Magic credit. I do agree with him though. Like you should this series should be at least tied at the very least. Like there is no reason if you just look at like the way these games shook out. A lot of it has been the Pistons' mistakes. It has.
1 versus 8.
You had 7
should be
turnovers
tied.
in the first 5 minutes of the game. 7 turnovers. The first 5 minutes. It's oh my god.
Oh my goodness gracious.
It's bad.
Yeah.
It's bad. It's disappointing. Like Matt said, you're not I was mad last night. I'm just disappointed this morning.
That's it. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is.
There's an energy in this room that is just.
'Cause I know this team is better than this, bro. Than what they are putting out currently. I know they have limitations, but they are better than what they are showing us currently. But they getting fucking embarrassed on the national stage.
All right, JB, maybe it's time we take a break. I'm sure there are a lot of people that want to get their thoughts in. We appreciate you guys via the chat. JB was putting up a lot of the quotes during the thing. You feel the way that we do. Legit. I don't know how there could be many dissenting opinions today. Varying levels. Please don't come with the excuses today. We're getting punked. Come on. Let's just acknowledge that and we can move on. They're getting punked. What do you got, JB?
Yeah, a lot of super chats to go over. We do have to hear from Planet Fitness and BlackRock, but shout out to everyone sending in super chats, and shout out to Gold Crown for sponsoring these super chats. Everyone is going through it today. I will say.
I don't want to hear about the big black clouds again. By the way, for the record, I'm done with big black clouds.
We got $5 from Allen. The Pistons have to go out and get a good shooting guard this offseason because Duncan is a bench player at best.
He got a lot of money, though. They paid him.
We can't say anything. We can't say they're wrong. I might cry on stream today, guys. I'm just letting y'all know.
Shout out to Joshua sending in $2. He said, Luka would have dropped 50, Shea 40, Cade is a bum.
Don't say that.
Yeah, he not a bum, bro.
Yeah, who's
And I'm
still
telling you
playing
right now, he's playing injured.
Yeah, Maz, we can't use that either.
I'm just saying.
I
It's-
said the same thing.
Yeah,
I'm just
the
saying. On
long-
top of it all, he's playing. He ain't 100%.
he's playing 40 minutes out there. Like
Yeah.
the lung that's dead on that. I'm sorry. No,
fine.
no disrespect.
They got an inflator on the bench, just inflating the lung.
You guys,
He's played damn near 40 minutes every game. There's no excuse on that.
it seems to me that because he's so good, and he is, people are almost afraid to call him out. But I think this goes with something that I have felt about this town forever and a day, is we want to put our good players on a great level. We want to put our great players on a superstar level. We want to elevate them. And that is earned. And that is earned especially in playoff time. It just is.
Yeah.
Those are the rules. Long before Cade Cunningham. Them's the rules. People crapped on... Maz, you remember... You're not going to believe this, KG. People crapped on Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
I mean, look at LeBron. LeBron had to go out and do postseason accomplishments for people to give him his flowers.
It took LeBron, 8 years to get to his first finals, and he was getting trashed that whole time. I remember that. Stephen A. was on a fucking world tour on LeBron back then. It was bad,
Michael
bro.
Jordan couldn't beat the Celtics. Then they couldn't beat the Pistons. Michael Jordan is a regular season player. He's going to have his moments in the playoffs. Oh, isn't that adorable? You had 63 and a loss to the Celtics. And then 91 happened. And then by the time 92 happened, and he stole the soul from the Portland Trailblazers. He literally stole their soul. Then by that time that happened, that argument was dropped forever and ever. And now he's called the GOAT. Those are the rules. I didn't make them up. And to see people kill Cade last night, I don't like seeing it.
He'll be back.
But we can't tell them they're wrong.
He'll be back.
Cade
He'll be
deserves criticism.
He'll be better for
So
this.
is
But-
the Terminator.
You hear me? He'll be better for this.
Yeah, he deserves criticism, but it's multi-layered with Cade because you also have to acknowledge. You just got to look at this team, bro. One look at this team. He hasn't had a 20-point scorer on his side besides Tobias Harris in 2 out of the 3 playoff games, or 2 out of the 4, should I say? So it's like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
All right, go on.
We got $5 from Ricky. He sends in. He said, Detroit ass at ball. They embarrass themselves because there is no we here. Duran cost himself millions, more turnovers than a bakery. Trash.
I'd go for a turnover.
Arby's has really good turnovers. The apple turnovers are pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not gonna lie.
McDonald's apple pie is still pretty damn good.
It's got to be fresh.
You don't like it?
I don't like that stuff. Give me
That's right.
meat.
You're not a sweet guy.
Give me meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A meat turnover? Like a meat pie?
A meat turnover.
Give me one of those meat pies.
You want a pasty?
I'd destroy a pasty.
We got $5 from Mike Willett. He sends in. He said, I was 13 months old when the Tigers won their last World Series. I'll be 43 in October.
Sheesh.
That's a one for me. Like the Tigers, such a proud franchise that, a lot of lean years, but a lot of good teams in that period. I'll say it to my dying breath. I saw a World Series. I want a World Series for my diehard Tiger friends like KG, like my own son, like my buddy Mike, who they've got to be.
Mike never saw one?
Another Mike.
Okay.
No, Mike was old enough. The other Mike, barbecue Mike. Like you guys, legit. I was so sick and tired of hearing about 1968 when I was a kid. I can't imagine what you people feel about 84.
Hey, Maz has us going to the series this year, so
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Well, at the beginning of the year, I remember I picked him to win the American League.
he said us against the Cubs.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that right now?
It's early. I also had Pistons Knicks in the Eastern Finals, so it is what it is.
It's still early.
Yeah, it's early.
I
We
still
got
hope for the
time.
Tigers.
We got time.
We got $1.99 from B Go Crazy. He said Cade has 24 turnovers in 3 games.
Yep.
Equals Harden. We soft.
Yeah, he passed Harden. He passed who was the other
Probably Russ.
turnover? Oh, Larry Bird. He had 22 in '84. So
Yeah, it's
but we all know how that turned out.
yeah. What? Yeah, they won the championship.
Yeah, we all know.
That,
Bird can
legitimately, and I forget where I saw it, but it's Cade and Harden are in a class by themselves. Oh, cool. That's awesome.
He's got a chance to pass him tomorrow.
Dare to dream.
Or Harden could do it tonight. Harden could take the lead back tonight.
Do it, Harden.
Yeah, come on, James.
Do it, James. We
You got
believe,
this.
man.
You got this.
We believe. And you can do that little smirk gif.
Yeah, I like that beard.
We got another $1.99 from Shad. He sends in. He said, Detroit fans are so submissive after a loss.
What do you want us to do, Shaq?
We're 3-1. It's not a loss. We're 3-1. We're 1-3.
I don't know. Maybe Shad's not watching the same series I am.
Yeah.
It's 3 losses. It's not that we're submissive. It's that we can do better. It's like your son who keeps failing the math test when you know that if he just studied, he could be better. Right? And you just want so much for him. And you know he has the potential, and he just doesn't apply himself.
What do you want me to say? We're watching. You and I are watching. Shad, we're watching the same series. I saw one magic quarter. No pun intended there.
That's it.
I saw one magic quarter in 4 games. Okay, 1 out of 16 quarters, 1 magic quarter. Okay, that was fun. If I'm missing something, let me know. If I'm missing something, let me know.
Did they win a quarter last night? They probably won 1 quarter. So that would be 4 out of 16.
That's cool.
We got $5 from Tev Sauce. He sends in. He says, how I feel right now is how I felt watching J-Mo throw that pass against the Commanders.
That was
I
it.
know it's over, and I don't want to admit it.
Good call. Boy, did that. Wow.
I was in a hotel bar in Chicago during that game, and I almost got kicked out when J-Mo threw the
That
pass.
that was the end of the season. We all knew it. That was the end of the season. And there was still 10 minutes to go in the game.
Shout out Ben Johnson.
We couldn't stop their defense. I mean, really, our defense could not stop their offense.
And Mikey Sanders still dominated us.
That's why that game hurt, because you knew you had to score every time you had the ball. Because we could not stop that offense that day. We couldn't.
Yeah. And our OC wanted to be anywhere else other than Detroit at that time.
Factual. We got $4.99 from Shy once again. He said, Orlando isn't an 8 seed. Why the fuck y'all acting like they were the worst team in the NBA history last few years? Oh, wait, that was the Pistons.
Yep, it's like a 1-8 reversal. That's the way it looks.
They are an 8 seed in name only.
Yeah.
But you know what the history books will tell? That the Pistons will be the 7th 1 seed to lose to an 8 seed. And so that's another indignity that we can deal with. That'll be fun. That'll be really fun. I can't wait for that.
Can they shock the world and win this series?
Not the way they playing.
There would have to be some kind of,
epiphany.
Yeah,
They would have to fix
even
their
if
shots.
Even
Remember
if they play their
epiphany?
best, they limit.
Remember I had that epiphany, the Cowboys and the Lions? I had that epiphany. When I changed my mind at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
I was literally,
Said they were
I'm not
gonna
joking. I had just parked and I was walking down to second best. God, you're not going to believe it.
We got that dub. Our back was still against the
You know
wall.
what's funny? Okay, Maz, you know what comes to mind for me, and I'm sorry to go in the way back machine. The Wings lost the first 2 games of the 0-2 playoffs to the Vancouver Canucks, okay? And they didn't look good doing it. And you need, I don't know, a Lidstrom-Cloutier moment. You need something like that. Like that snaps and just turns it going the other way. Where he gave up that bad goal to Nick Lidstrom, and Cloutier was never the same, mind you, after that. He really wasn't, poor guy. He became a head case. But you need something, honestly, you do. You need something like that. And the problem is you have no wiggle room now. Okay, this isn't an 0-2 hole.
Right.
This is a 3-1 hole.
I said it yesterday. You're going to have to play perfect to beat Orlando last night.
True, he did.
And probably the rest of this series. And even if they do, you're not equipped, bro. You don't have the 3-point scoring. You're not efficient enough. Defense alone is not going to win you this series.
Maybe I put too much into body language and stuff like that.
No, you don't.
Okay.
No, you don't. They don't.
They look like
defeated.
a beat team.
They're in their head.
They
They
do.
look like a beat team.
They're in their head.
They look like a beat team. Cade and
Yeah.
all that stuff, that was very disheartening.
Jenkins looks like a high school basketball player out there.
Good Lord.
The first 6 minutes of that game told you everything.
Good God.
It's yeah. No.
All right.
Right.
One more before we head to break. Shout out to Junior Battle sending in 199. He said, coaching have anything to do with how the Pistons are playing?
He ain't helping.
Yeah, ain't helping.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's to blame, but yeah, I do agree that the lineups and the switch outs aren't great. I think that Duren should not be starting. The fact that you've got Duren on your starting lineup in this series proves that JB is not making the not you, JB, but the other JB is not making the adjustments that he needs.
No, I push back on that. I mean, Duren got to start. Who you going to? Paul Reed can't hold that down. I love Paul Reed. He can't hold that
I'm
down.
willing to give it a shot at this point.
See, can I now?
You need Duren to be better. Like this is your guy. He's an all-star. He has to be better, flat out. Like, but you can't not play him.
Can I throw this out there? How the hell did this team get to 60 wins? How the hell? No, I'm serious. How the hell did this team get to 60 wins?
Because there's a lot of bad teams in the East that mailed it in.
The East is weak. I love the East.
No, but
is weak.
a lot of teams mailed it in. That's the NBA.
Because this isn't the same team that was in the regular season.
It's not.
We
It's
don't
not.
we don't have viable options, man. Seriously, we don't. So yeah, we can have that conversation about JB. I'm all for it. And we can talk about his rotations, and we can. But at the same, how the hell did that man get water out of a rock?
He tricked us. They really tricked us.
They tricked us.
They tricked us.
Yeah.
They tricked us.
All right, Planet Fitness is for everyone. Over 2,700 clubs nationwide, over 50 in Metro Detroit alone. Have you ever taken advantage of the Black Card Spa? Well, you should. You can recover with hydro massage and other innovative amenities. Bring a free guest anytime. It's just $24.99 a month. We are all strong on this planet. Shout out to Planet Fitness Northville, Planet Fitness.
Hey, guys, looking for dinner plans that sizzle? Head on over to Black Rock Bar and Grill, home of the steak on the stone. And tonight's your night. It's Tasty Tuesday. How about it? A half a pound of ribs, coconut shrimp, and fries for $13.99. And Thursday night coming up, Sizzling Thursday, a 6-ounce sirloin. You get your shrimp scampi, your choice of super salad, and of course, you're going to get some a side as well. All that for $19.99. It's not just a meal, it's an experience. Experience it right now at blackrockrestaurants.com.
This is a hungry bear. This is Carl and Jeff. Carl isn't worried because he has focused energy to spare thanks to Thrive energy pouches. Jeff didn't use Thrive when Carl offered. The bear is happy about that. Don't just survive. Thrive.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Planet Fitness now has even more best-in-class strength equipment. Join today for $1 down and save.
We're stepping it up.
We're not slowing down.
Finding new faith, new focus.
Love that new equipment smell.
So, you in?
Join the club today. Save when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Game is won in the trenches, and our big fellas don't mess around. The Woodward Heavyweights on Woodward Sports.
It's game on at Art and Jake's. Wings, burgers, pizza, and ice-cold drinks served up with attention to detail. Wall-to-wall TVs, great service, and a vibe that keeps your crew coming back. Art and Jake's, a sports bar setting with a fine dining flavor.
All right, so you guys already know. We've been talking about this for a few weeks. If you haven't tried it, boy, we got an offer for you. Thrive Energy pouches are the best way to get clean energy with zero distractions and no sugar crash. So Thrive, the great folks at Thrive, have challenged us at Woodward Sports to see if you guys are actually tuned in. All right, this is where we need you. Thrive is offering 3 free cans of their energy pouches to all of you. Go to dipstop.com/WSN and just use promo code WSN at checkout. You get 3 free packs of pouches. Just cover the $6 to ship it. They'll send it to you absolutely free. You'll get that 3-pack. This is a 5-day offer. It starts on Friday, so we're just making you aware of it now, man. If you want 3 free tins, all you need to do is go to dipstop.com/WSN. We'll drop this link in the chat so you are ready for it. Let's show them exactly what the Woodward Sports family is all about and see how many free cans we can claim. All right? Thrive is elite. Try it.
Hey, the other games last night, OKC
That was
swept.
great. Oh, it was great. I watched every second of it.
I bet you did. OKC swept the Suns, and the Nuggets stayed alive against the Timberwolves. Tonight, Knicks in Atlanta. That's a 2-2 series. Celtics could close out the Sixers 3-1. Spurs 3-1 over the Blazers tonight. So that's your NBA update. Pistons play tomorrow at home.
Good luck.
I doubt LCA is filled, which will be embarrassing. More embarrassing.
That's the way our town is, though, whether we want to admit it or not.
No, yeah.
That's we've been like the only one.
But why go?
That seems immune to that is the Detroit Lions. Even though there have been periods of time where seats were aplenty, for the most part, the Detroit Lions have been immune to that. Okay, I mean, hell, even Michigan football had their period of time where people weren't going to the games.
Of course.
You know, not very often, mind you. Because that's I don't care who you root for. I mean, that's this in my mind arguably the second biggest brand in town. But look, that's kind of the MO, right? Hey, do you remember the Game 4 against the Mariners last year when the rains were where the boos were raining down, and then they went off? What was it? The 5th inning, they went off and scored like 7 runs or whatever the hell it was. That's the way this town is.
But I think that's the way every town is.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
But
not just us.
No, but what we like to do, a lot of us in this town like to do, is pat ourselves on the back and talk about, no, we're front runners. And that's like a lot of cities. We're not that different from other places.
We really haven't had much to root for.
That's why when a team does well, this town goes all in. And when they don't do well, this team turns on them, as should be the case.
I hope they don't show the
I'm not
courtyard.
chastising anybody. That's reality, man.
I hope they don't show the courtyard during the game. Don't show the courtyard. Courtyard's going to be empty.
I really see now I'm going to be intrigued by that.
It's going to be empty.
See, I have something to do tonight, or else I drive down there.
Well, it's tomorrow.
I have something to do tomorrow night for sure.
Sounds like a busy man.
I love Sean, man.
No, I have something to do tomorrow night
Sean
for
is the man.
sure. No, I'd love to. I'd
never change.
I would love to see. I would love to see what it's like.
It's going to be empty.
I don't think it's going to be empty. I think it'll have a good attendance. I think people are. I think.
Game 2 was cool. It was contrary to Neil yelling at me and making false accusations.
It was still a new series.
Yeah, it was. Jack and I walked over there. But I told you, it got cold that night because we were at Tigers. We walked over. I was like, all right, this is cool. It wasn't like Madhouse. This is cool. When you expect the Madhouse is a little later in the playoff or newness. Like when the Wings finally make it, it's going to be a Madhouse down there.
If the Pistons were up 3-1 tomorrow, you couldn't get in that building.
No way.
You couldn't get in that courtyard.
No way.
Now it's 3-1 the other way. You could get a ticket for $25 tomorrow.
I can't wait to go out there on a beautiful sunny day in late May and just set my lawn chair out there. Hey, guys, isn't this great? Hey, this is awesome, man. Wow, this is everything I dreamed it would be.
I hate this city sometimes. I love this city, but I hate this city. It's hard.
It's hard being a sports fan here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it could be worse.
Shit is a second job.
I'm not joking. I had the conversation with my son where, I told you about what his routine was on Friday. Like, he's watching the Tigers, and it was like watching me, okay? He turned the game off. He goes, I'm not doing this tonight. I'm not. He was right back there 5 minutes later.
Of course.
Kerry Carpenter hits the home run. Yeah! We are so back! And then the ninth inning happening, quietly just turns off the TV and goes and has some quiet time and everything, right? Legitimately, my life would be so much easier if I wasn't a sports fan.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes I envy those simpletons who like, and we've all known people like that. Seriously? You get yourself worked up over a stupid sports game? Right? And there are times I look at them and go, I wish I had what you had. I wish that was part of my DNA.
Yeah.
No, I don't. Could you imagine life without sports?
Yeah, nah.
I mean, the highs are
Can't
so
do it.
high.
F that.
Can't do it.
F that.
I feel sorry for people that really don't give a damn about sports.
Yeah.
I guess they don't care, obviously. They got their own thing to care about. But I think you're missing something.
You know what, Spenny and I promised Spenny that I was going to talk about this today very quickly, okay? I'm going to do it very quickly, all right? So, no joke, KG, I don't know if you saw it. I announced to the chat. I turned the Piston game off in the fourth quarter.
I'm not mad at you.
Like I did. I had enough. And I went and turned on Utah and Vegas, which has been a really good series, okay? And I'm not going to get too deep into it. But do you know what hit me and Spenny, this is for you. I told you I'd talk about it. Do you know what hit me as I was watching that game? And in particular, I was thinking about the absolute hatred and tenacity the night before in the Montreal-Tampa game, okay? How absolutely far away the Detroit Red Wings are from that level. How you pluck out, pick a team, any team. You pluck out that team and say, we are putting in the Detroit Red Wings. Okay, Utah, we're extricating you from this series, okay? Bloop. The spaceship comes and takes Utah out of it. And now, in its place, Detroit, you're back in the West. And there's Detroit. Could you imagine watching what we've been watching? This as constructed Detroit Red Wing team, trying to play at the pace, speed, and tenacity that these Stanley Cup playoffs have been.
Oh, I said that I was glad we got eliminated from the playoffs this year because it would have been awful to see. We would have been swept by like 5-0 each game. Like, it would have been bad.
Goaltenders being pulled every game. Oh, poor Alex. I almost said Alex Lyon. Oh, poor Cam Talbot. Oh, it doesn't matter. Bring up Kosa. Honestly, it as good as Gibson was this year. Oh, clearly he ran out of gas. We'd be saying all that stuff. They're so far away.
Yeah,
it's depressing. And Steve can say what he wants. Steve can say, and in fairness to him, his comments last week, there weren't a lot of excuse making out there, okay? But remember, it was all about getting this team not just in the playoffs, but competing for a Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
My arms don't reach that far.
No, there's too much work to do. There's too much work to do, and Yzerman, there wasn't a lot of excuse making, but there also wasn't enough accountability on his part of. He's like, yeah, we need better players.
Well, we have to get better players.
Job to get better players, Yzerman.
Unbelievable.
I got that sound. Can we hear from Stevie?
If you want to.
Yeah.
Do you really want to?
Yeah. what
Do
you're
you
talking
really?
about.
Do you really want to?
You're talking about it.
Okay, JB, can we hear that?
We need better players.
Maz is a masterpiece.
Yeah,
Here's your
absolutely.
GM, president, number 19, the captain.
I guess most importantly, what do you see needs to change with this team to get to the playoffs?
Well, the most obvious would be, we need better players. We need to improve specifically in certain areas. And we can talk about goal scoring. We need to improve in that area, particularly 5-on-5. Collectively, if you're watching the playoffs, and I'm assuming and I'm hoping our players are, to play with the intensity and determination needed to be successful to make the playoffs and get there. But ultimately, it's incumbent upon me and my staff to improve the team.
What do you say to that?
Steve, I appreciate you saying that. Why, after 7 years, don't you have better players? Because I was one of those guys for 4 years that said, it's not fair to Steve Yzerman. This franchise was left in such a state of disarray, it's not fair to judge him. I was. Steve, you know that. I know you know that. All right? So, the last few years, whether it be free agency, whether it be the guys you drafted, that not that long ago, everybody and their brother was throwing out that, oh, look at the Red Wings farm system was ranked 3rd in the league and all that stuff. Why isn't it? Is it your scouting staff? I think your scouting staff's been really bad across the board. I really do. I think your scouting staff's been really, really bad.
I hate to hear that, too, because we like the guys that are on that scouting
I'm
staff.
just doing my job and shooting straight, man.
We love those guys.
The scouting staff has been really bad.
That sucks to hear. That.
I think your pro scouts, short of finding literal lightning in a bottle with John Gibson, have been failures as well. And I think what's even more frustrating is watching Tarasenko be the type of player that you thought he would be here in Minnesota.
Amazing.
That's even more frustrating, okay?
Why does that happen?
Because there's a problem here in Detroit. That's why.
Because he was here, then he went here, now he's here again.
He went to a good franchise that isn't asking him to be something that he isn't.
Right.
He can just be a depth guy.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry I said that. Neil has given me credit for that. I said that day one here. He was perfect at that point in his career. He was perfect in Florida because you're not asking him to be the Tarasenko that he was a few years ago in St. Louis. So now you bring him to Detroit, and all of a sudden you're asking him to be something that he isn't anymore. Okay? Now he can get lost in the mix with Minnesota, with their depth. Right? I'm serious. It's as simple as that. And KG, you were there that day. Guys were going crazy about Tarasenko. I go, you guys aren't getting the guy from 5 years ago. Okay? You aren't. That guy's gone, okay? And the problem is when you come to Detroit, you're asked to be something you're not. Boy, doesn't that sound familiar? How many times have we said that about our franchises in town?
Oh, all the time.
Like, seriously, asking them to be something that they're not. Hey, I know you feel comfortable in that position. We're going to move you over here. Playing guys out of spot, asking them to be something they aren't, asking a number 3 defenseman to be in a top pairing when he doesn't belong in a top pairing. I mean, we've had so many conversations like that, but that it was, and I become goo-goo baby, okay? I do. If you can't tell, I'm kind of goo-goo baby right now, but I was goo-goo baby last night. Legitimately. Can we, all 4 franchises, okay? I want you guys to think of a word. I hate to put you on the spot, but I've been planning to do this after we had our little Red Wing thing, okay? I'm going to ask you guys, all the guys in the room. We got Alex here, we got Maz here, we got JB here, we got KG here. Let's start with how close are the Detroit Pistons to winning a championship? KG, sorry to look at you. I'm going to go to you.
Maybe 2 to 3 years out.
Okay, that's great. JB?
I'll go 2.
Okay. Maz?
3 players away.
Okay. Alex?
That's great. I was going to say about two to 3 players away.
All right. So, you know what? I'm going to go with you, KG. 2 to 3 years away. The Detroit Tigers. How close are the Detroit Tigers to winning a World Series? Maz. Maz raised his hand.
Loaded
Thank
question.
you, Mr. Mazaway. How close are the Detroit Tigers to winning a World Series?
1 year.
I'm going to hang myself because you said that.
1 year as in next year?
Yeah.
With Scooble gone?
Yeah.
You're going to lose the best pitcher in the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's going to make you better?
That's Scott Harris logic. Sorry, miss. You know what? You know how I can make my team better? I'm going to pick up the sheriff. And I'm going to pick up Chaz Morton.
We'll see.
All right. JB?
Yeesh, man.
I'm sorry, Maz. I got to go with like
It's all right.
3 years.
You're losing 15 wins.
3 years.
You'll pick up a few.
I don't even know how to answer this because Scooble.
I feel the exact same way.
I think they're a ways away. It's the best way to
Alex?
I think closer than we think. I'm not sure if this year's going to be great, but I also could sit here and say this year could be great. You know, we've got to. I mean, look at last week. We were like, yeah, we're writing off Torkelson, and then Tork's like, oh, bet.
Yeah.
And then decides going a 5-game home run streak. Like, so I mean, the Tigers are a question mark for me, I would say.
I'm gonna cheat, and I apologize. I should have given you guys all this option. What are the economics of the game? Because if the economics are close to the economics of the game today, then I'm going to say we're waiting for 4 generations.
Yeah.
Seriously.
It's going to change.
Yeah. It's going to change.
Yeah.
It
Even
depends
when
how
it changes.
It's how dramatic is the change.
Right.
I'm telling you, my way is going to be the way. You're getting a team cap. That's what you're getting. You want to fill your team, that's your cap. You want to pay Shohei $50 million, then you can't pay 3 other guys $50 million.
If there was some even magical, mystical prospect arm that everybody was talking about right now, maybe I'd fall for that trick again, but knowing me, I wouldn't. There isn't even anybody in the horizon when you're talking about arms.
No.
There isn't anybody on the horizon.
We got a couple of guys coming back from injuries.
Who?
You talking about in terms of the JV and them? You talking about this year?
Yeah, I'm talking about guys that haven't pitched yet, that pitched last year, that haven't pitched this year yet, that are still.
Who are you looking at?
Be
just. I'm not trying to be an ass.
No.
Who, Jackson Joe? Like,
no, not Joe.
Who are you talking about?
Who's the other freaking guy? Pitched well last year for us. Like, I'm sorry, I lost his name. It's a starter.
Pitched well last year for us. Not named
tuna
Scooble.
sandwich right now. I can't remember.
No, I'm not thinking of tuna. I'll get you the name. I just got to.
We signs,
Yeah.
okay, fine.
Like
All right.
resources? Like, I don't
I just you take out you take out the best pitcher in the game, and I just don't know how I can sit back and go World Series bound, man.
It's got to be this year, or it's going to be a gap.
All right, Red Wings.
Melton, thank you, big dog.
Melton. He had signs. I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's
No
your
disrespect
opinion.
to Troy
He
Melton,
had,
but-
yeah, no disrespect.
Listen, if you, like I said, you're going to lose Scooble, but you're going to go out and get 1 or 2 other pitchers. No, they're not Scooble. They're not.
Like Sheriff?
But they could get you to 15 wins. He ain't going to get you.
Chaz.
Just saying.
The Red Wings.
Red Wings are very far.
You know,
very far.
They almost have to start over.
Yeah.
I'm not being funny.
No.
They have to sit back and say, we're going to keep, this is going to be our nucleus moving forward, and now we're going to start our Pat Verbeek version of a rebuild. Because at least this time we have somewhat of a nucleus to start with, and everybody else is gone. So, Detroit, swallow your pride. In 4 years, we hope to be where Anaheim is.
I think you got to go with, I think Larkin.
Goody gumdrops!
I think Larkin's got to be traded. You got to trade one of your best to get something that you think is better than what you got in the minors. Their minors are better than our minors.
Pause.
It's undeniable now.
Right.
For all the talking about what will be the last 3 years, I don't know how anybody could compare what Detroit has to what Anaheim, San Jose, Montreal, Chicago. I don't know how anybody could compare. There's no comparison.
But they all have a superstar.
And it's not, and Maz, you know what it is? It's not just what's underneath, it's what is already here and producing. That's the
but
most
your
disappointing
Canadians
thing.
are on the cusp.
They're
on the
they
cusp.
need a little more. You know what they remind me of? They remind me of Steve Yzerman's Lightning, where there was a hell of a lot of talent, but they needed to add a little more sandpaper. Like going out and getting Big Rig maroon was huge. They remind me of that. They're not ready yet this year. They're no. But they're just a little more Josh Anderson, please.
Can Kachuk be had by any team?
Yes.
Oh, Neil has entered the chat, everyone.
Even though the Senators played hard and they ran up against, to me, I think the best team in the Hurricanes. The Senators, you think they'll still let him go for something?
I honestly, with all the drama that's been around him, it might be in their best interest. It might be. All jokes aside, it might be in their best interest.
And then you got Austin Matthews. I'm telling you, he's going to be dealt. Someone is going to get him.
Why would you come to Detroit? I keep saying
I'm
that.
just saying, someone's going to get him.
Nobody wants to hear it.
It's just a fresh start.
There's no reason to come to Detroit.
Yeah, there is.
What?
It's a fresh start, and you're with the Red Wings, a team with history.
So you want?
Now I know they're far away, Sean. I know it. I know, but don't you want to be the guy that maybe can get them back on track?
4 years from now?
Maybe it's less.
No, I don't.
No, it's
when you're talking.
I don't know how you can get him anyway.
When you're talking players of that caliber, you know, why did Connor McDavid set up the contract that he did? Because Connor McDavid's going to give Edmonton every chance he can the next couple of years. And if they're further away from the cup, which they will be.
It looks that way.
Okay, he gone.
It could be this year.
He's 32 years old, and he said,
Yeah.
I can still play. I'm going to win a Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
I don't care where it is. So, Maz, Neil just yelled at you. Don't shoot at the messenger. What was Neil's comment? What are you giving for Larkin if you are a GM, Maz? Be real.
I don't know. I don't know the minor leagues, Neil.
Can I give you my response?
Go ahead.
And Neil and I have had this conversation, so I'll try to help you. I wouldn't deal him this summer if my life depended on it, because you're not going to get fair value. You're just not. I would wait till next year trade deadline. But do you know what the problem with the trade deadline is? What if the Red Wings are close again?
Right. They will be.
What if the trade deadline, this is the year, we're going to show everybody in March. What if the Red Wings are close?
They will be close again.
Okay, and if they're close,
you can't
do
trade them.
you want to trade them?
It's the whole Scooble thing.
Do you know what, for me, do you know what I would do? I'd trade him like that. I'd trade him like that. And you know what I would say? And I always use, what team wouldn't want Dylan Larkin? If you're talking about strength up the middle, what team would want Dylan Larkin as their number 2 center?
I say he gets dealt this summer.
I would kill for Dylan Larkin to be the number 2 center in Montreal right now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Kill. I'm not joking. Who do you want me to maim? I'll go on the street and maim that guy walking down the street.
We got 2 goaltenders. I'll take one of them.
Well, you have 2 goaltenders as well.
Well, we don't know how good they're going to be.
Well,
I know how good your guy is.
Do you think Steve is going to give up on those 2 guys? Now his reputation's at stake.
Well, Kosa would have been up if he was any good.
He's not going to give up on him for just anything. He'll give up on Kosa eventually when Augustine takes the job. And I've been saying that for 2 years. I'm convinced that's how it's going to happen. He'll give up on Kosa eventually. But right now, his reputation's at stake. He knows it. He doesn't give a care about what people here are saying. But the chirps around the league, are you kidding me?
They got 2 trade pieces. It's Larkin and Raymond.
Yep.
If you're going to start again, which they have to.
They legitimately do. They legitimately do. I hope that people are prepared for that. They legitimately, this is now, he's on the Pat Verbeek clock. Pat Verbeek did in Anaheim what Steve Yzerman wanted to do here. That's what happened. Legit. Okay, the Detroit Lions. Here's the $1 million question.
Yeah.
How legitimately close are the Detroit Lions? I'm not talking about getting to a Super Bowl, Maz. No disrespect to you. I know you'd be happy with getting to a Super Bowl. That would be honestly the worst pain in my life for them to get to the Super Bowl and lose.
But we don't know if they're going to lose.
Okay. I'm talking about winning a Super Bowl.
That's fine.
Okay?
Don't yell at me.
How?
Don't yell at Maz.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Maz sounds like a Subway
I
worker
apologize.
right now.
We love Maz.
That was a moment of frustration.
Not a problem.
Tom, sometimes there's misguided anger.
I get it.
Okay? I'm not angry at you. All right?
I'm glad we can work
I feel like
through
I'm
this.
talking to Kristen over there. Kristen, I shouldn't have said that.
It's okay, honey.
Sometimes
Okay.
How close are the Detroit Lions? Alex?
You know, I've never had doubt in Brad Holmes once in my life. I'm going to say 1 to 2 years. After this draft, feeling pretty good. I'm going to say 1 to 2 years. I see it on the horizon.
Thomas?
They could win this year with some luck.
Okay.
I love it, Maz.
All right.
Listen to me.
I love it, Maz.
Listen to me.
He is unbelievable.
Listen to me.
He never stands on business because the business model always changes.
Listen to me. If the Patriots can go from worst to first, the Lions can go worst to first with the same schedule
I love beer.
that the Patriots had. The Lions have that schedule. They do.
Do we have any like
The Lions
films
have
like 3
that
weeks ago?
schedule.
I get what
What did we want to
3
do?
weeks ago?
Fix
5 days ago?
Fix the offensive line. They have fixed the offensive line. Get an edge.
Brad.
They got an edge. Get a cornerback. They got a couple of cornerbacks.
Oh shit, man.
There's still free agents out there. Maybe you pick up a linebacker. Maybe Joey Bosa comes here and plugs a hole for Alex Anzalone for a year.
Oh,
They can win this year.
Maz is singing a different tune.
I would say literally from the first week of February until 5 days ago. Almost every day on this show, there was some variation of, Tom, did you know there's a draft? Then there's a second day. Then there's a third day. Then there's undrafted free agents. Oh, great, that's how you win the Super Bowl.
Last week we had
Undrafted
to.
free agents and then going to great scrap heap.
We had to
They
talk
ain't
Maz
gonna
off
do
the
a damn
ledge.
thing at the trade deadline.
We had to talk Maz off the ledge a couple
Just,
times.
I mean,
I feel better.
Do you remember a couple weeks ago when he had that scowl on his face that matched the Cardinal on his
Yes,
laptop,
yes.
talking about Brad Holmes and this team, and he was like,
I believe in
"Oh,
Brad.
oh my God.
I believe in Brad.
Oh, man.
God.
Holy
Down
mother.
a month ago.
Good
Maz
gosh.
is about to get a Tesla jersey.
Right.
He's about to be.
So much so we didn't get invited to go interview Brad.
F those picks. F those third-round picks. We got
Tore
Tesla.
Brad down.
Now he's gonna be like, "F that 4th round pick."
He was so mad about no third rounders.
He's gonna be
Oh my
like, "F
God,
that 4th
bro.
pick. We got Derek Moore. Let's go."
Oh man.
We got Keith Abney, man. Let's go.
See, there you doing it again.
All right, JB, how close? We got Larry and Juice. There, look at we got Larry and Juice.
Hey, I heard that show was discontinued. It was canceled.
Hey man,
Thank
we
the
trying
Lord.
to keep.
We're trying to keep it alive.
Also, I want my flowers. I said he would draft a receiver in the first 5 picks.
You did.
There was
I
no
was
doubt in my
right.
mind.
Yeah,
I was
told
with
you. It
you.
wasn't gonna be the first pick
It
though.
wasn't
Your
fair.
ass
I
was
saw
in
you
terrified.
panic.
Dude,
Second.
he was
Your
taking
ass was terrified.
he was taking a wide receiver. Absolutely. Can we go? Can you put the Larry and Juice thing up again?
Oh man.
Oh, I'm so glad it's canceled.
Just for a second. If we could find a way for Juice to harness that anger, could you like seriously? Could you imagine what a beast he would be?
Don't discount Juice.
Stop it! You gotta stop
Listen,
that.
they
okay?
traded Monty for him.
The only way he sees the field is if K Mays gets injured.
They
That's it.
traded Monty for him.
I understand, man.
All right, buddy.
JB, how close are the lines? Legit.
The Lions are about 2 years, and I'm looking at a 2027 prospect. So yeah,
I think they are 2 to 3 defensive pieces away.
Okay.
You and I have been on the same page about this. I don't think you can fix everything that ails them in one off season.
Yeah.
I am really, 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 really intrigued for the 27 season.
Yeah. Because things will hopefully line back up if
And-
you have a better year this year.
And you know what? The hate to lose shit really comes into play.
Mhm.
This group of guys that have been together, I'm a firm believer in hate to lose. I am. I'm
Yeah.
a firm believer in hate to lose. And these guys are going to sit back and say, legit, how many more cracks at the can do we really have?
Yeah. Because then you got to look, your core is starting to age at that point. You know, just some people may not be here when the Lions finally take that step.
This is
So,
your
no,
last year with Kirby. Just
Yes.
take advantage of it.
We don't know about Kirby, Baz.
We do.
don't.
Kirby doesn't know about Kirby.
We know. We know. You just don't want to know.
Dr. Pierce is unsure about Kirby.
No, Dr. Pierce knows. He knows.
Dr. Pierce.
We all know.
Let Kirby come back and get a pick. I always knew Kirby was going to be. Like,
So in other words,
I knew he was fine. Like,
so in other words,
LeBron
we're
meme. I knew all along.
This
so
is
in
it,
other
man.
words, we're really excited about things, right?
I am.
Yeah, the upcoming season,
I
we're
can't
really
wait.
excited about everything.
I
all
think our
teams.
Tigers could win, and I think the Lions could win.
Hey,
I do.
our long-serving captain, we can't trade him in the offseason because Neil's right. You're not going to get full value for him. You can't trade him.
How do you know?
You're not going to get.
How do you know?
Because you know what Okay, you want to play the game again?
Go ahead.
You be Steve.
Yeah.
Call me.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, what's up?
What's going on, man?
Yeah,
Look,
you tell me what's going on, Steve.
Listen, I made some errors with some draft picks, and we kind of.
All right, Steve, cut to the shit. I'm a busy man,
listen,
Steve.
we don't think we're cup contenders. I'm looking to.
It's about time.
I'm looking to deal Larkin and Raymond. Are you interested?
All right, can we stick with Larkin?
Okay.
All right. Steve, there's a guy who's past his prime.
No, he's not.
Well, Steve, you and I both know that prime for an NHL hockey player is considered between 27
he
and
just
28.
won a gold medal.
Right. Well, that's wonderful.
Remember, he was on the ice for that game-winning gold medal?
That's wonderful. But I'm talking about diminishing return. I'm talking about a guy that clearly isn't the leader that you thought he would be. I'm talking about a guy who I can't expect him to be a game player.
Well, he is a game player.
Maz, he actually isn't, but that's okay. That's what I would say to Steve, and then Steve would go, "Oh, I guess you're right."
What did he get? 70-something points or 80-something points?
No, he was under a point a game. But regardless, if we have that conversation, do you know who has the leverage in trade deadline in February? Steve Yzerman. Well, I got to be honest with you. Now I'm going to flip it. Maz, I was just on the phone with the Islanders, and they want a solidifying presence for their young phenom and a guy who's a leader. And they offered me a pretty good package and things like that. That's where you're going to see teams, because they're desperation, because they see the Stanley Cup in the distance. Okay, it's February, and they see it in June. And we're close, man. What can we do? Let's get a guy who has all those virtues that you talk about. In the summertime, nobody's thinking that way. You know what you got, but how many times let's give our guys a chance to show what they have, okay? And that's why the trade deadline is so big. Then you say, okay, well, we need a little bit of this. I would really like a guy who plays very well both ways as my number 2 center. And then you go, oh my gosh, look what I have, as opposed to what I could get. And you're just not going to get that in the summer, because guys are content with what they have. Or they go shopping via free agency, which isn't the holiday that it used to be, right? So that's a conversation you have in February. If the Red Wings aren't, golly gee, we're this close, as they've been the last 4 years. You know what I mean? And that's what's purgatory about it.
He might want to break the streak, maybe add a couple of players and just get in the playoffs to shut us up, and then maybe have to retool the team.
You want to know the truth? I think he's too stubborn to do that. I think he's too stubborn. I think he saw what worked for him in Tampa, and he's not going to deviate from it.
Got it.
Sometimes stubborn is good. Sometimes it's not. That's just one man's opinion. All right, where do you want to go? JB? We are so overdue for a break.
We are a little bit over. We got to hear from Pure Psychiatry and also Art and Jakes. But first, let me clear up some of these super chats we got going on. Shout out to Gold Crown for sponsoring our super chats as well. Detroit DC sent us $5. I missed this one. I don't mind losing to a better team. I'm furious losing to a team because they simply wanted more. Cade shrunk. 2 points in the fourth quarter. # clutch.
Detroit DC, you are spot on again. Mm-hmm. Like you usually come correct, and that's What was correct me if I'm wrong. Sorry, I don't have it. Was Cade 0 for 5 from the field in the fourth quarter? I think it 0 for 5.
I didn't see him make a basket.
Yeah, his only points were from free throws.
Yeah, it's free throws. I know he had 23 going into the fourth. He finished with 25. It was from free throw. But I think, was he 0 for 5 or 0 for 6 in the fourth?
He was.
You can't have it.
0 for 5. Yeah,
you can't have it.
You can't have 0 for anything.
No.
And his patented, how he dribbles down the court and then pulls up for a 3, and he's open, and he hits those. Not last night, not in this series, and I don't mind when he does that. When he dribbles down and takes that quick 3, he hits those, but not anymore.
And then if he kicked it out to somebody, Tobias Harris, who's open for a 3 and just misses it in clutch time.
Yeah, Tobias was 0 for 5 from 3.
Yeah.
But once again, it's like, who are you turning to for the 3-point shots? Cade got to take threes because Duncan Robinson, where the hell has he been all playoffs? Tobias, he can hit sometimes, but
do they have Duncan for another year or two, too?
I think another year. But
it's weird that they're not giving Herter more minutes.
Who?
Kevin.
Oh, yeah, Kevin Herter, yeah.
It's weird that they're not giving him more minutes. That's where I'm also, I get a little bit confused about bigger staffs, ideas. I'm not saying Kevin's a clutch player, but he does have good shots, and he has a good three, and he gets open well. It just doesn't seem like we're utilizing him enough.
He's always open. No one guards him.
Yeah.
And I agree.
They don't have to throw him the ball.
Right.
I agree with that when Karis LeVert is out there playing 25 minutes, and he's not giving you much of anything.
I think that we play Herter more. It's not game-changing the game. It's not completely different, but we might see a different fourth quarter.
It pains me to hear all this stuff. Because I do not like saying things like that, okay? But you guys, our star is getting pounded by the rest of the nation.
Yeah.
And deserved. Absolutely, positively deserved. There's no other way to say that. All right, JB, where else you want to go?
We got another $5 from the Purple Puma sending in. He said, all Detroit teams are bad at being heavy favorites. Getting into the playoffs with the number 1 seed is a kiss of death for us. Think about it.
Mike's working, Sean?
Or just the one. We got this one covered.
There's more validity. You're an asshole. I just said it. You know why? Because he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
I don't want a good regular season anymore. Give us a gritty regular season.
Gritty! Rodrigo-esque!
Your favorite word, Sean. Because, every time we have a good regular season, whether it's 15-2 or 60 wins, I'm so depressed.
Seriously, no, I want you guys to think about it, okay? The 15-2 Lions. Gone. This Piston team. How many times did we see it back in the day with the Red Wings? Right? People forget that.
How about the Tigers' huge lead last year that they let go? Best team in baseball at one point.
Until the All-Star break.
Yeah.
We can't have nice things. We have to work for it and gritty and go to work and sign. Woo! Go into work. So tight.
Yep, I knew it was coming.
So tired of it.
Knew it was coming.
Damn it.
Sean's dad.
I'm surprised he held it this long, to be honest with you.
You could have a baby in 2008 that hasn't seen a damn thing. In 2008, they've seen nothing.
It's a nice haircut, Sean.
Thank you, Lady Jane.
Shout out.
All right, just wanted to.
Unless that kid grew up a Michigan fan. He got one.
Well, I already told you, JB,
and
there's no way JB's bringing his kid up a Michigan fan. And you know what? Sure as hell my kids aren't Michigan fans.
Me and KG are living good.
Oh, yeah.
All right, anything else?
My girls have seen it.
Shout out to Shad sending in $4.99. He says, Detroit fans are fair weather out of envy for other cities' teams. You motherfuckers ain't real demons. You don't want to win. You don't want it bad enough.
We are fair-weathered fans. I don't care.
It's
what
hard to
says.
argue.
I've lived it.
Everybody is.
I've lived it.
Everybody is.
Well,
unless you live and die with your teams, and we do. So do New York teams.
I think everybody is, but you know what? We also simultaneously like to talk about ourselves as being the greatest fans in the world. No, we're just like everybody else.
Yeah.
We're fair weather fans.
As much as the New Yorkers love their teams, they trash the hell out of them
fair
when
weather
they're doing bad.
There's no,
Y'all, I live in Miami. You want to talk
Chad
fair
Johnson.
weather fans. I live in Miami, and the fair weather fans there are just ridiculous.
They're not real fans.
And you know what I'm talking about. The Lions, they've had 0-16, 2-14, still filling up that stadium.
Yep.
And the day before, filling up the University of Michigan stadium. So I got to jump in a little bit that everyone's a fair weather fan, but I would say that the Michigan fans in the state of Michigan are very, very loyal and live and die through what these teams do, and I think that's why there's so much aggression when, we can't get a winner.
Chad, we were talking about it earlier. There are only 2 times in my life. The Detroit Lions, for the most part, are immune to it. There are 2 times. 1988, people stopped going. You can look. They just, and then they went and drafted this guy named Barry Sanders. And then you had a reason to go for the next decade. Barry Sanders alone was a reason to go.
Yep.
And if you remember, the end of the 07 season, for whatever reason, I remember going to the last couple games and going, Man, there are a lot of people here. Even the 0-16 year, dude, that place was packed.
Yeah.
That place was absolutely packed. So the Lions, for the most part, have been immune to it. In just my opinion, those 2 times in Michigan football, maybe in 2014. Remember, David Brandon was going, buy 2 6-packs of Coke, get 2 tickets to Michigan, which was just like,
that was bad.
It was so not Michigan. It made your skin crawl, right?
They had the halo too. Don't
Yeah.
forget the halo.
You know what? We're gonna put it to the test tomorrow night.
Yeah.
What? Like seriously, what's LCA gonna look like?
They ain't gonna be filled.
Legitimately, what's LCA gonna look
The
like?
courtyard will be empty as well. That's
see.
because that's what they gave you.
I'll go stand.
They give you an ugly 4 games. Ugly. 1 run, 33-3. Other than that, they have lost 13 of 16 quarters. You can't win. You can't keep your fans interested the way you're playing. Down 8-0 to begin the game last night. 20 turnovers by a team. 24 by Cade in 3 games. It's you can't do it.
All right, so I'll say this, because if you remember, Maz, you know this. We had season ticket packages to the Tigers forever. It was like 04 to 17, okay? Once they got good in 06, that lasted till about 2016. Okay, even
they had that run too in 16.
And 16, remember they got really cute at the end of the year. You got to trust me when I say this. There were so many empty seats in 16. It was absurd. And then 2017, it was
over.
It was over.
14,
okay?
it was over.
But there were still people there.
There was.
There were still. I told you the funniest thing was that walk of death. At the exact moment the Tigers' run officially ended, and then Buffalo kicked that field goal, and you saw the 1,000-yard stare coming out of Ford Field. And I'm going, what the hell happened? Oh, Buffalo kicked a 79-yard field goal and carried Jim Schwartz off the field. And then we all were doing the walk down the street like this. The 1,000-yard stare. Man, we've seen shit, okay? Our fan bases, we've seen some shit.
Hey, before Chad
the way
leaves,
the Pistons play their game, though, we all watched the game. I mean, they got beat at their own game. I've never seen Orlando play that type of defense. I can see the Pistons get beat throwing up threes. They got beat at their own game. They got out-hustled. Their defense didn't look as good as Orlando's defense. It looked like every time Cade tried to move, he couldn't go right, he couldn't go left, he couldn't pass the ball. If he tried to pass it down in the box, he couldn't pass it. It was so frustrating watching the Orlando Magic slap you in the back of the head like the Pistons usually do defensively.
That changed. The 1-8, it looks the opposite. Orlando looks like the 1. Pistons look like the 8.
I hate demeanor. I hate it. Like watching those guys.
They're dead. Dead men walking.
They're
dead men walking. Chad, before you go.
Yes.
How close are the Lions to being in the Super Bowl? Right now.
You know, I'm a big Lions fan. I was going to bring up, the fans coming in and out because you guys know I was the official hair cutter of the Lions for over a decade. I had the halftime show. I flew on the team plane with the players and the team. With the Tigers, I was with them when they were putting $3.2 million through the turn. Back to your original question of the Detroit Lions, it's the NFL, Maz. And I think that if the Lions' offensive line can gel and give Jared Goff protection, that we can compete at a high level. We've already saw that if our quarterback Jared Goff gets protected, he can be an elite quarterback.
Yep.
If he can't get protected, he's not a top 25 quarterback in the NFL. So it's frustrating, and I'm sure players say what they want to say to the media, but behind closed doors, everybody has their own gripes of what's going on or who's doing what or who's playing what. But I don't think they're going to the Super Bowl, bud.
Chad, I can't figure it out for the life of me. I don't even know why that's an argument, the whole Jared Goff thing. Like what you said, to me, last season finally put that to... If you protect this man, he's lethal.
Yep.
He will assassinate you.
Yes.
He's a surgeon. Yeah. If you don't protect this man, he's not the guy.
He looks like Andre Ware.
Oh.
If you don't protect him, he looks like Andre Ware. If you protect him, he looks elite.
You know what, kids? Go look up Andre Ware because Andre Ware was a Heisman Trophy winner. He was going to come in and light it up under Miles Davis. And I shit you not, from the first throw of preseason, you were like, he can't throw. We just drafted a quarterback that can't throw the ball.
Heisman winner.
and he couldn't throw the ball. All right, we are so late. All right, JB, anything else?
Just one more before we head to break. From 22 Slump Genius, he says, what team is a bigger disappointment, this year's Pistons or the 24 Lions? Both are underperforming number one seeds.
The Lions, by far. It's not even close.
By far, bud.
Not even close.
Because the Pistons are way ahead of schedule.
I don't think anybody, including KG, who's about as big as a Piston fan as I know, was saying, yeah, man, we're going to show the West what's up this year. No. I want OKC. I want San Antonio. We all were Lions are winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
We are, every one of us. 1,000% ownership, wrong, call us out, make fun of us, pinch our little cheeks. That 1,000%, it's not even close.
Baseball surpassed basketball. Do you all not agree?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Baseball's number 2 in this town. The Pistons are number 3.
Yes, I agree. 100%. The Tigers, when the Tigers are playing well, it never ceases to amaze me how many baseball fans are. It's almost like I need to be reminded, like how many diehard baseball fans live and die. That's it, morning, noon, and night. And that's what happens. You get reminded. All right, where do you want to go, JB?
We got to hear from Pure Psychiatry and then Art and Jakes.
All right, so Pure Psychiatry, we talk about wins, we talk about losses, we talk about things that make us emotional, okay? Real life is totally different, okay? There's always a next game. Real life is totally different. Go get yourself the help you need. We want to remind you here at Woodward Sports, you are never alone. And, of course, neither is your mental health journey. Pure Psychiatry provides personalized psychiatric care designed specifically for you. It's not a cookie-cutter plan. What helped Alex, what helped Maz, what helps me, well, that doesn't mean it's going to help you. So they're going to get to the bottom and figure out exactly what helps you out. Conveniently located all over the area. I mean, 16 locations in Michigan, 2 in Ohio. They make getting help accessible and comfortable. So if you've been thinking about taking that first step, by all means, do it. Contact our friends at PurePsychMI.com. There it is on your screen, PurePsychMI.com.
And Art and Jakes.
All right, fellas. Cinco de Mayo's coming up. Tacos, cold drinks, and Tiger baseball. Join the heavyweights for the ultimate Cinco de Mayo party at Art and Jake's in Northville for a Detroit Tigers watch party. Cinco de Mayo. Come hang out with the heavyweights. They're going to broadcast live all night long, baby. Starting at 5 o'clock, they take on Boston. You will not miss a single pitch. 80 wall-to-wall TVs, 22 draft beers on tap, and a menu stacked with fan favorites. Get on down to Art and Jake's in Northville. We'll see you on Cinco de Mayo. Woodward Sports and Art and Jake's, perfect together.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, it's wicked awesome.
No one gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You know, you guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
I think you won. We got Tully, everybody. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Find your sun with Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea. Made with real iced tea and real vodka. Cold, refreshing, and made for moments like these all year long. Let the good times cruise with Sun Cruiser.
Game is won in the trenches, and our big fellas don't mess around. The Woodward Heavyweights on Woodward Sports. Big Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shaq Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you.
All right, you hear the term Detroit-style pizza everywhere. I mean, all over the nation. Heck, if you remember, last year my wife's in Thailand, and she takes a picture, Detroit-style pizza. You know that's Buddy's, right? Buddy's originated Detroit-style pizza. Way back, 1946. Happy birthday to Buddy's. 80 years old, still giving you the best pizza out there. Lots of other things as well, but let's face it, they're known for their pizza. I'm a huge fan of that antipasto salad because there's so little green in there. My red to green ratio has to be really high, and that's the beauty about that antipasto salad. There's so much meat in it, okay? And I say this every time, try the thin crust. I know that's sacrilegious to some people. Try the thin crust. It is elite. It only comes in the 4 square, but lots of variety out there for you from Buddy's. Happy birthday to Buddy's. Make sure you get yourself some of the original. And by the way, yesterday, their day of giving. Millions and millions and millions of dollars have been given to Capuchin Soup Kitchen in the last 40 years. They did it again yesterday. They do it every day for you. That's Buddy's Pizza. All right, welcome back in. Very quickly, we're going to hand the floor to a guy, Woodward Sports. Has been on for almost 5 years. It's incredible when you think about it. And we would never have been on, this entity would never have been on without the guy I'm about to introduce to you. Shout out to Chad Johnson, Lady Jane's, and he's the guy that made this happen. And hopefully we've been able to entertain you over 5 years. Hopefully we've kind of changed the way that you watch sports. But there's a transition happening with Woodward's. We're not going anywhere. Let me get that out of the way. We're not going anywhere. But we would be remiss if I didn't hand the floor over to a guy I've known for well over 2 decades now, Chad Johnson. What's up, Chad?
That's a pretty nice introduction there. Really what I wanted to say is, with people always arguing and fighting and on the internet and people not getting along in politics, I wanted to come in and, speak from my heart. Sean, like you just said, almost 25 years you've been a believer in me, not just here, but my companies across the country. And me and you have grown such a great relationship. And I want to be able to come in here today and fly in South Florida and let you know that I love you. I love you as a man. I love you as the character, person you are. You've always had my back. You've always protected me. You've always had confidence in yourself big time and anything that I was a part of. And I'd be remiss if I didn't come in here and let you know that not only me, but my family, my 3 babies, my wife, we're indebted to you for life. And we love you, buddy.
Much love to you, my friend.
Thomas Maz, I've known you for 20 plus years. One of my favorite people, people I speak to outside of the network, text, talk sports, see the effort that you put in for your family, your wife, your children, and the love that you give and how you've treated me and how close we've become along the way. You're an amazing man, a great friend of mine, and I love you, bud.
Thanks, Chad. Feelings mutual. Thanks for giving me another shot here.
Absolutely. JB, I mean, you're one of the quietest people, but the hardest worker in the business. You're such a good dude. You're a class act. There's nothing that you won't do for everybody in this building and probably everybody in your life. You're a true inspiration, and I'm so thankful for everything that you've done over the years for me, my brother.
Thank you, Chad. I appreciate you so much.
You know you my guy. I mean, I saw talent from you the first day that you walked in, and so glad that you're a part of the network and making big waves. You're a special young man. You're very talented, and I hope that sky's the limits for you. Alex, I just met you, but I got to include you because you're a double black belt, and I don't want my ass kicked while I'm up here in Detroit. But I see you in there doing your thing, trying to learn, get great, and attack your dreams. And I'll leave everybody with a message to always reach for the stars and above. Most people like to live in a small box and think that things can't happen when they can happen. And the true belief comes in within yourself, whether you can accomplish something. But anybody can say that I did this. I gave the opportunity. Just like an NFL team, just like a MLB team. If you get a chance, you get a chance, and you make it work or you don't make it work. And you men in this room have made it work. You stayed dialed in, you stayed committed, and you've been so loyal to me and my family, and we'll love you guys forever. And that's really all I wanted to say, is spread the love straight from my heart to you guys. And look forward to hanging out with you guys after the show and having some breakfast and chatting small talk.
No, really appreciate it. Chad Johnson, ladies and gentlemen.
Lady Jane's.
I say it
Birmingham
again.
roast.
Yeah, Birmingham roast, Lady Jane's. They're all over town. I say it again. It's funny. A hot summer day, I got a call from another old friend of mine, Tim, and he said, "Why don't you come down? We'd like you to talk with Chad about something." I was like, "Okay, maybe I'm doing a new read or something. They want to spin on it." And he and a few other fellas were in here and told me about this idea of Woodward Sports, and I loved it. Second one, literally second one. And you guys, this has changed the way we view sports in town. Love us, hate us, I don't give two shits. It has changed the way we view sports in this town. And everybody watches it. You got to trust me when I say that. Everybody watches it. I know who you are, and you know I know who you are. And it's going to continue, but it's going to continue in a different way is the best way to say it. And more on that, but seriously, we wanted to pay homage to the guy that he's being nice to himself. Without him, this doesn't happen.
Amen.
Period. End of story. It's nice that he wants to give it. Without Chad, Woodward Sports doesn't exist. So we all appreciate you. What you've done for families, what you've done for the sports landscape, bro. Seriously, I hope you know that.
Yes,
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Thank you, Chad.
Thanks so much.
All right.
God bless.
God bless you. Chad Johnson, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, you guys, more on this transition later. How's that? We're not going anywhere. I want to state for the record, we are not going anywhere. Nobody's pulling the plug.
Hold on.
Alive.
We're flying.
It's
high.
too late to do that now.
Way too
flying
late
high.
to do
You
that.
should did that in year 1 or 2.
There is going to be, how much can I say? I'm not going to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a transition coming.
You got the sniper bullet right on your head.
I know,
now,
right?
Sean.
There's a transition coming. We're equal parts grateful for the start that we had that was made possible by Chad, and grateful for this new era of Woodward Sports. How's that?
Sounds good.
That's all I can say. That's it. But you guys, we're not going anywhere. I don't want one person to come away from this saying, like, no, we're not going anywhere. We're evolving.
You hear that, internet? You can't get rid of us.
Yeah, you're not getting
You're
rid
right.
of us. We're is that evolving?
Yeah, evolving, yeah.
Okay, we're evolving.
either
Like
evolve
Sheila in the
or
off-season
you
letter.
die.
We're going to evolve as a franchise. So.
Yeah, we're evolving.
I know some of
Never
y'all mad
left.
about that, but
Some
hey,
exciting things to come. Some things that I don't even know about. I really and truly, but some things that I've been made privy to that are unbelievable. It's next level stuff, and we're really looking forward to Joey and Stick kind of taking this vehicle in a different direction. It's going to be very exciting. So stick with us.
Shut up.
I think a lot of this we're going to find out together. The guys in the room, we know some of it, but we don't know all of it.
I know nothing.
Okay. Can I give you some advice?
Yeah.
It's better that way.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Ignorance is bliss.
It is absolutely. I have. Maz likes to bust my behind a little bit. All right. When the show's over, you know what I do? Elbows and a-hole out the other door.
Oh, yeah.
You know why? Because ignorance is bliss.
Ignorance is bliss.
I don't want to be around. I don't want to hear. I don't want to know. I don't, So that way nobody could say, okay, well, who did this? Well, I know it ain't me because I'm the hell out the door. So, yeah, we're going to be we're very excited. We're very, very excited about what's coming up. And grateful because what a crazy idea this was, right? I mean, you think about it, 5 years ago, KG?
It's crazy.
Now everybody's doing it. But 5 years ago, it was one of those damn August days where it was 7,000 degrees that day.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, I'm down. I was kind of working in another place, so I couldn't commit long term.
Yeah.
But I was happy. Joyke and I did a show for 9 months, 10 months. Yeah, it's kind of funny how that works.
Crazy. Me and Stick was here yesterday. He was showing me the first episodes of Woodward. It was just him on the couch with Hanson, just talking about whatever, and just it's crazy. I was a fan of the network for the first few years of the existence, and then I came to be a part of it, and it's been life changing. It really has, and I appreciate all the people that I know here. It's a blessing to work with y'all. It's a blessing to learn from y'all, and I look forward to the next chapter, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. The one thing that I will say that differentiates this place from other places that I have worked, and I don't mean any disrespect, I'm shooting straight with you. There is a tremendous culture in this place that you don't find in a lot of other places.
Yeah.
We genuinely like each other.
Yeah, it's a big family.
Yeah.
But really, we genuinely like each other.
I promise you guys, Sean and Maz do like each other.
Well, he says he hates me all the time. I keep track. But all jokes aside, you guys, I've been at other places where that isn't the case. I've been in other places where there is more backbiting than you could ever imagine. And the stuff, guys looking you square in the face, acting like your friend and trying to assassinate you behind your back and stuff like that. You know what? We police that stuff out of here. We do.
There's not one bad apple.
You look, you're going to be called out, and you're eventually going to be cast out amongst the sodomites if you act that way around here. Okay?
Yeah.
That's just the way it is, and that's what's so cool about this place. And
Agreed.
I'm intrigued to see where this goes. I am. Sorry to talk about us, but I hope you understand why Chad was in here, and you're going to be seeing some changes soon. So I don't want anybody to be alarmed. I hope I've earned your trust by now. I hope so. Trust me when I say we ain't going anywhere. We are not going anywhere. We're in a transition. There's going to be a new ownership group, a very excited ownership group, and that's it. How's that?
Bigger and better, baby.
Yeah. Yep, that's it.
Bigger and better.
That's all I can say. I don't know about personnel. I don't know about this, that, and the other thing. I haven't even seen the new studio yet. But there's a new studio coming, right?
It's beautiful.
Is it?
Yes.
See, I haven't seen it.
It's beautiful.
All right, cool.
Tigers and Braves tonight.
Braves are pretty good.
Casey Mize is pretty good.
I told you.
I'm going to eat your words.
Listen, I would love to. I will apologize to the man's face. Please continue this.
You got to be consistent.
That's
that part.
Yeah.
That part. That Casey, if he stay away from Flaherty.
Yes.
Because it might be an infection.
It is. He's infected.
Shout out to Detroit, DC. It might be an infection.
He's definitely infected.
Oh, no. He's putting guys on base again. Were you sitting next to Flaherty in that dugout?
I saw you coughing.
Dude, he's like, Flaherty's like that devil on the other pitchers. He's just like, hey, here's a strategy. Put him on base. Put him on base so the best hitter comes up, hits a grand slam.
Bo Brisky has got another bullpen set.
Uh-oh.
Be still my heart.
Uh-oh.
Be still my heart.
Sean, watch out. His pants coming down. I'm uncomfortable back here.
Some butt cheek.
Hey,
some butt cheek.
I'm uncomfortable.
What are the odds on Torque hitting number 6 tonight in 6 straight games?
I hate that he had a day off. I'm not being funny. I hate that he had a day off.
If you would have told me a week ago that Torque was about to go on a 5-game
never in a million years,
I would have been like, you're insane. We should do guy.
Dude, a week ago we were like doing the Maz ranges of emotion.
BD
this
is gonna have to take accountability.
When do we have to? Oh, he's a perennial all-star.
BDE is gonna have to take some accountability between 11 and 1 because last week we were like giving up on Torque and like I'm watching and I'm like, does he listen to our network?
He went from a 500 OPS a week ago to 836 right now.
He's got a bat that's in Woodward Sports.
Kerry Carpenter is red hot. McGonigal is, he's the best player on the team. And your catcher, Dylan Dingler. Maybe not a great week last week, but still one of the better catchers in the American League. Let's just see what they can do. Don't walk, guys. Do not walk, guys. And Casey, strikeout 7+ again tonight.
Anson's really mad at me right now. He wants me to apologize for apologizing to the New York peasants, as he put it.
Shout out Anson.
So I'm going to try to. I apologize for apologizing for the apology to the New York peasants. But no, do you know why I apologize? Just to clarify that, Anson, I said it sarcastically. I said I apologize for calling you soft. Maybe I should look in the mirror because our franchise has looked incredibly soft.
I don't think you have to apologize. I think you can just admit, like, hey, I'm a hypocrite.
Okay,
Like,
we're
you're
both
still
all right.
soft.
So maybe all right. I take back my apology.
Yeah, take it back.
We're both soft.
Yeah. We're like Knicks.
We're
Still,
both soft.
Knicks fans still need to hear that they're whiny little soft.
How that's still so funny. They got so mad at me last year, and
Sorry, Baz.
they continued to like chirp at me for like a round. I was like, "Wait, are you a new Knicks fan?"
What sucks though is they have a better record in their series than us right now.
That's cool. That's awesome.
Got any more super chats there, JB?
Just 2 that we got. Shout out to the Purple Puma sending in $2. It says, "Still love you, Sean." And $1.99.
No, I'm not. You know, I hope you understand the context in which I was saying that. Purple Puma, nothing but love, Purple Puma.
And $1.99 from Evan Murphy. He said, "Detroit Asketball."
That's gonna be a T-shirt.
I didn't think we'd be having these conversations.
No,
I really
not this soon.
Not this soon. Yeah,
not this. Maybe round 2. Maybe
If we
round
would
2.
have lost to Cleveland, like I feel like we would have been angrier. We would have just been more upset.
Well, it's Cleveland too.
Yeah.
That.
But Orlando and like this.
Listen, they're not done yet. They look done. Let's see what they got tomorrow night.
You sound like a Wings fan.
Let's see what they got tomorrow night.
No, we got it. We ain't got no choice but to see. But it ain't
let's take
looking
a
good.
look. No,
if they
look-
played like they played
They
the
look like
last
dead man walking.
It's like a
few
train
games,
wreck. You
it's
just
a wrap.
can't look away.
Okay, you know what game we have to play right now? We have to go to the cliche machine and play the one game at a time. Hey man, let's just make sure that we don't get eliminated on home court.
Yeah.
And then if you win that game, you know what you do? Man, you know what? All we have to do is go to Orlando and win a game.
Still a
I
game.
like our chances in Game 7 at home.
Yeah.
I really like our chances. That's you got to play that dumb game at a time.
I do it in my
game.
competitions. You take it 1 point at a time. Like I've been down 4 in a fight, and I've had to come back because I take it 1 point at a time.
So
I
Game 7 would be Sunday, right?
If
NLCA?
it were to be, I believe so. If it
Well,
were
yeah,
to
it's
be.
got to be Sunday.
Yeah.
Because Friday
Lord's
night
Day.
would be Orlando. Game 7 will be Sunday.
Unless you know the magic of the NBA is you know that inexplicably they take an extra day somewhere.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But they do like to play on Sundays.
They
They
do.
do.
All right, that would be
Especially at Game 7.
That would be Game 7.
Yep.
Yep, that would be. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Game 7 in prime time too.
Ooh-wee.
I just need the Pistons to have some effing pride, bro. Do not lose this on home court. Like, you absolutely cannot, bro.
You can't.
No.
You can't.
That's
Just
100%.
like you
can't
said,
do
you
it
get
again.
tired of losing.
Don't
You got
go-
to stand on business,
You're
bro.
not going down like this at
Not like
home.
this, bro. Not
And
a
then-
gentleman's sweep.
And then all of a sudden, then after you do that, you can play the game. Hey guys, all we got to do is win a game in Orlando because you know damn well we ain't gonna lose at home. At least that's what you tell yourself.
Correct.
Yeah.
You got your NHL minute here. I think Pittsburgh
I already
is
did.
alive.
Oh, I do too, for sure.
Flyers were up 3-0. Pittsburgh has taken the next 2. And we'll see.
When you
3-2.
when
Philly
you
still.
when you make it 3-2, it's a totally different series. No
Yep.
no doubt about it. When you make it 3-2, and it is. You know, there's no doubt.
And the Knights beat Utah in overtime. So that's a tied
Gosh,
series.
has that been a fun series?
Yeah.
That has been a really, really fun series.
Tonight, the Sabres will eliminate Boston. They're up 3-1. Although
Yeah.
Boston was kind of embarrassed. First period, 4-0. McAvoy came out and said, we got to be embarrassed. Maybe they come out and win tonight.
They've played over their head all year. I don't know how
They
they've
have.
done it. Like I'm not being smoke and mirror all year. I'm not being funny. I don't know how they've done it. It's not like their goaltender Swayman's been spectacular either. It's a testament. They're a really good franchise, and I think much to the chagrin of Bruins fans, they're a really good franchise because it's been they
They're
won the
the
cup.
Red Wing trap.
They won the cup in 11, but they just never seem to just fall off.
That's what I
It's
mean.
weird.
They're in the Red Wing.
Yeah,
Make
yeah.
the playoff trap.
Yeah, it's
They're not
weird.
going to win anything. And then Wild and the Stars
Phenomenal.
Terrific. It's going to go 7. It's 2-2 right now.
Phenomenal.
And the Ducks and the Oilers. I think the Oilers could be finished.
Yeah.
Oilers are down 3-1. They
Anaheim's-
are home, though.
Anaheim's better.
I can't believe that.
Anaheim's better.
With their orange uniforms?
Yeah. Anaheim's better. Edmonton doesn't have goaltending, and I think they're going to rue the day they got rid of Skinner. I'm not even being funny.
Wow.
Yeah. The much maligned. All right, we got to get out of here, you guys. Keep it tuned in. Big D coming up.
Lions UDFA talk tomorrow.
I know Bass can't wait.
Great sign.
Okay?
Chomping at
We
the
still
bit.
got to go over the 5th, 6th, and 7th rounds.
Again, the
UDFA.
The guy who mocked it incessantly is now obsessed about talking about it.
He's still mocking it a
I
little
can't
bit.
wait.
See you guys.
Wow, Larry, a real field. Yeah, but how do we play? All right, team, make room for these two. You got it, coach.